What's up? So today we are over here in Adairsville, Georgia, over at the Shaw location. As you guys can see, this load right here has been a tricky one so far for me today.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be.
Started my clock at 5:30 and everything, did my pre-trip. After I did my pre-trip, I was going over my load information. I had glanced at it yesterday, but I didn't really pay too much attention. I just wanted to see where it was picking up, where it was going. So after I did my pre-trip this morning, I really looked into detail on it, and this load was supposed to be picked up at 7 o'clock. If you can tell, it's 11:30. But anyways, with that being said, I went ahead, did my pre-trip, got back in the truck, cooked me some breakfast, warmed me some breakfast up, had some breakfast, and then waited till 6 o'clock. That's when somebody would get into the office over here at Rosedale. So I sent them a message, said, hey, I still need that trailer number. Y'all haven't sent me that trailer number. I did not get an answer, but I had to pick this load up by 7 o'clock. So, if you don't know, if you have an REC number, some of the security guards here at this Shaw location knows how to use that REC number. So luckily when I got here right at 7 o'clock, the guy that was here, he knew how to use the REC number. So I gave him the REC number, and he told me, hey, that trailer's not ready yet. It's gonna be about 3 hours.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
3 hours, bro. 3.5 hours later. 3.5 hours later, my 30-minute break just went up. Woke up 3.5 hours later, got back over here. It's literally across the street or down the street. And they said, hey, that trailer's still not ready, but what you can do, it should be ready here any minute. Just go park close to it. Don't pull it out the door, park close to it, and a yard jockey will come and pull it out the door for you. So now it is currently 11:30, and we finally got our trailer. This load is heading down into Orlando. It was supposed to be there today, but as of right now, I have 7 hours and 58 minutes on my clock. I'm going to use the scale over here at this Shaw location. I want to give a huge shout out to the driver that actually let me know that we're allowed to use this scale over here, because as you guys see in a lot of my videos, I never would use this scale, dude. I would just go to the Loves and everything and scale out there. But someone said, hey, you know you're allowed to use that scale there. So that's what we're currently about to do. We're gonna go scale this load out. We're gonna go check out. And then we're gonna try to go on and get down as close as we can into Florida today. I'm already knowing I'm not gonna make it all the way down into Orlando to my delivery, because we're going to have to go through Atlanta during like right around the general time of lunchtime. So that's not gonna be good. And then, you know, going down into Florida, we're going to hit a little bit more traffic. So I'm probably only gonna drive about 5 hours off of this load, shut it down, and wake up ridiculously early in the morning and drop this load over at the delivery in Orlando, Florida. And then we'll just chill and wait for the company to send us our next one. So that's my plans for now. I don't know if I want to get into it in this video or not. You guys go ahead and drop down in the comments. Let me know, do you guys want me to do a review of Rosedale and how it is, miles, pay, all that stuff? If that's something you guys are wanting, let me know. Go ahead and drop it down in the comments, and I'll get that video done for you. That is a video that I have been planning on doing. So with that being said, if you guys want that, let me know, and that can be our next week's upload, and we can go ahead and get that done for you guys. That is a nice orange Mustang. What is that, a 5.0? Yes sir, that thing's clean. But we're about to go ahead and get up on this scale. And I hope you guys had a good 4th of July and everything. Got to have some good home time with your family if you was able to make it home. But that's not here nor there. We're scaling out right now, and then we are going to be going, where are we going next? Go head on down to Orlando, or as close as we can. So you guys see our weights. We are 11,340 on our stairs, 31,480 on our drives, and 32,500 on our tandems, 480 on our tandems, 500 on our tandems. Which one is it? 480? So 32,480 pounds on our tandems, and now we're 31,500 on our drives. But with that being said, and now we're 11,320 on our stairs. Gross weight 75,300 pounds. So let's go ahead and get on down this road, and I'll see you guys. I just looked over at that. I don't know if you guys seen it, but there was a button that said print. So I could have hit print and got a scale ticket. But my weights are legal and everything. This is supposedly a certified scale. Every time I've used it, I haven't, my weights have been fine. And you know these shaw loads, they come out heavy. I don't know what my gross weight is. Well, yes I do. My gross weight is 75,000 pounds. But I don't know what my trailer weight is. As of right now, I'm guessing it's gonna be like 40 something. Yeah, probably like 40 something as my gross weight on my trailer.
Right down here for me. One's in the bag or yours.
All right, sounds good.
When you get done with that, I'll need you to open the door for me so I can verify you're loaded. We'll put your seal on, you'll be good to go, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Let's go check out the...
One second. All right. All right, so we just seen the paperwork. We are 40,700 and some change in the box. Our weights are all good. So let's verify that we're loaded.
Thank you, sir.
Have a good day. Since I run this this load a lot, I know the general area of what's going on and where I'm going. So I have a general idea of 2 different spots I want to make it to for the night. So that's what we're gonna do. We got fuel and everything, so we don't really have to stop and get fuel. So we're going to try to make it to the Loves. What highway would that even be? That's 75. I think that is 75. I'm gonna try to make it down to the Loves that has the Indian River shop in it. If you guys know where that is, that's the Loves I'm gonna try to end up making it to. But if I can't make it there and I'm feeling low on time, I'll just pull over at a rest area or something. I might just pull over. I don't know, we'll figure it out as we go along. But we already know the GPS is gonna get us to the general the GPS is gonna get us where we need to go. We can't really pay attention to the time too much because we know that time is gonna be wrong. All right, so we're at Marietta right now, right before you get onto 285. We need to take exit 259 over here to the right, so we're gonna have to try to slide on over. Welcome to the big city. The closer you get to it, the worse it gets. So yeah, bro. And people do not let you over here. They refuse to let you over, actually. This is just one thing about being a truck driver. People are gonna refuse to let you over. So in times like this, you have to be one of those drivers that you gotta do everything safely, but you have to have safety in mind mixed with a little bit of I don't give a fuck to get where you're going. And I know that sounds bad, but sometimes as a driver, that's just what you have to do. You have to mix those two poisons together. All right, we're going in right here.
Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. Not stopping at stoplights. Up all night long. Listen to my song.
All right, so currently we are now in Stockbridge and we are still in traffic. Last little clip y'all seen, we was in traffic. That was in Marietta. It was traffic basically all the way through Marietta. Then we got a little bit of opening and everything right by the airport. And now we're starting to hit traffic again. There was a slowdown because of a wreck. Then like 5 miles past that, there was a cop, a state trooper had somebody pulled over. So I've realized there is a lot of state troopers out right now. So y'all be careful out here. There's been at least, since I've started driving, I've seen at least 10 to 15 people pulled over or wrecks. So make sure y'all are driving slow, paying attention, and doing what y'all need to do. All right, as you guys can see, we've not even in Florida yet, but we ran into a little storm. I ended up not passing, but I didn't stop at that Lowe's I said I was gonna stop at. I figured I would keep driving a little bit further on down the road. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to drive as much off of my clock. But yeah, man, we finally made it to the bad weather that I seen on my GPS earlier. And it's worse than I thought it was. We got grandma in front of us. So we're gonna go ahead and pull over at this rest area that's a little bit down the road. I'll be turning on my four-ways so people can see me, because yeah, that's like the smart thing to do is turn on your four-ways so people can see you. But yeah, bro, we made it down here to this storm. So we need to go ahead and get to where we're going as safely as we can. Like, you can hardly see people in front of you. It's not that bad though. I've driven through worse, way worse, so it's really not that bad. Just keep your following distance. For me, I like to, you know, throw my four-ways on so people can see me.
After 3 miles, keep right.
3 miles. But we're gonna end up pulling over at this rest area a little bit up the road. I gotta try to keep an eye on that pickup truck right there, because I'm gonna have to get over here in a second. I think it's behind me at this point. Yeah, it's behind me. Now I can come on over, because I want to go ahead and set myself up whenever the rest area gets here. I can go ahead and take that exit and not have to really fight to try to get over. especially with all of these the low visibility. What's going on right here? Na 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 na. But let's go ahead and talk about it. And not my last video where I was talking about my wreck, but the video before where I was talking to SAP drivers. I was reading some of the comments and some people was basically saying, oh, so I'm screwed. And that's not the reason I made that video at all. I did not want to discourage anybody from, you know, putting in the work. I made that video because so many people asked me about, you know, what should they do in that situation. So I figured I could make a video talking about it. And just let you know, it's not going to be easy at all. It's actually going to be ridiculously hard. But as long as this is something that you're wanting to do and you're willing to put the work in, eventually you're going to find a company that's willing to hire you. I also got onto some of the Facebook groups and I asked also, hey, I have no experience, I'm on SAP, what companies will hire me? And I actually got a couple of people telling me companies that would hire them. I don't know if these companies will hire. That's something that you would have to do as a driver. Call these companies, reach out to these companies, and see if these companies actually will hire you. I don't know. This is just information that I was told. So with that being
After 1 mile, keep right.
So with that being said, someone said Coca-Cola will hire drivers with no experience. I don't know if that is true or not. You have to reach out to them and see if that's true. Another person said FedEx, like their box trucks, will also hire drivers with no experience. I don't know. You have to reach out to them and see if that's true. So with that being said, I'm pulling over now. Hey, bro, you don't see me talk? Hey, bro.
Turn left.
Bro, you're being rude. I'm trying to talk, huh?
Now turn left.
Hey, huh? Be quiet. Slow that down a little bit. But as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted.
After a quarter of a mile, join the highway.
I know you see me over here trying to talk to my folks. I know you see me trying to talk to my folks.
Route recalculation.
You don't gotta do all that. You're doing too much right now. You're doing too much right now, bro. You're doing too much.
After a quarter of a mile, join the highway.
Hey, let me cook. You're doing too much right now, folks. But as I was saying before I was really interrupted, I'm gonna find the name of that company for you guys. And if this is something that's interesting to you, make sure you do your part. Call these companies and find out the information. Like I've said before, I'm only one person and I do not know what state every company hires out of and what all they offer. So if any of the companies that I've ever let's see that. If any of the companies I've ever talked about interest you in any type of way, make sure you call these companies and find out the information that you're wanting to know about these companies and what these companies fully offer. Because me, I've done the work to find the name of these companies, where the companies are located, and a lot of the companies' phone number for you to call. I'm just gonna say it, if you cannot call a company and reach out to them and get the rest of the information you need, there's a chance that you're not willing to put in the work to finish the SAP program. And I mean that in the most respectful way. You have to work hard as a trucker, and not only as a trucker, but as a SAP driver, you have to work twice as hard, because these companies are not gonna give you anything. They're not gonna give you loyalty. Most of the time, they're not gonna give you good pay. And like I said earlier, if you guys want a review about Rosedale, go ahead and drop it down in the comments for me. Let me know that you guys are wanting a review, and I will do a review for you. But right now, we just got to this rest area. I need to send the company a message to let them know that we're probably not gonna make this delivery today. It's gonna be first thing in the morning before we can get over there. As of right now, we're 3 hours and 52 minutes away, and I have 3 hours and 47 minutes on my job, and I don't want to get down into Florida on the toll road and not have anywhere to park. So I'd rather just go ahead, park it right here, wake up in the morning and be good. And then also that time, I won't be 3 hours and 52 minutes away in the morning when I wake up, because that's also including traffic and stuff. Maybe there's wrecks. All that is going to put time onto my GPS, so we don't really want to mess with that. What we're going to do is we're probably just going to park it here for the night, let the company know. All right, so we just got done with our pre-trip and everything. Wait a second. Good morning. It is the next day of this Orlando load. We got to certify our logs from yesterday real quick. So it is going to be the second day of this Orlando load that we are currently on. We just got done with our pre-trip and everything, and now we're about to go ahead and hit the road. So gotta give that some time to update, because that's still saying PM. But for last night, it rained here basically all night last night. It stopped around this morning time, so we're about to go ahead and get down this road. It is now currently 3:21 a.m. so hopefully we can get on down this road in a timely fashion, in a timely manner. So that's what we're about to do. We're about to go ahead and get on down this road. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Last night when I stopped, I went ahead and I shot another video last night talking about some stuff, and basically in that video I realized that I've been telling you guys all about the SAP program and stuff like that, but I haven't told you guys how I passed or completed my SAP program. So that's what we're gonna be talking about in this next video, is basically how I completed my SAP program and the steps that I took to complete the SAP program. Somebody actually asked me that question. I was like, man, that's actually a very good question, because we've never even talked about that. But I've been telling you guys how to go about the SAP program and everything, but I never told you what I did to complete the SAP program. So we went ahead and we made that video last night talking about how I completed the SAP program. I can't see nothing through this web window. So we're about to go ahead and get on down this road this morning. I need to turn that wrap off and put something good on the hair first thing in the morning. That's what I do every morning. And I will see y'all once we cross over into Florida this morning. So let's get it.
You look so much better when you smile. So smile. Every day will be perfect, but it's still a mix. Come on. There's a new day, but there is no sunshine. Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night. It ain't easy, but today's a new day.
Alright, so we are in Florida. It's starting to get daylight finally, because I don't know about you guys, but driving through the night makes me so tired. Not so much driving through the night, but driving in the dark makes me tired. That's why I try to avoid driving overnight. It's hard for me to stay up, but it's finally starting to get daytime, and we're almost to the Florida toll road. GPS is saying we are about 8 miles away. That's gonna be exit 328. And I've noticed on my trip this morning, my defrost isn't working on my window. And you know, whenever you start to get into places where it's more humid, especially with me, I like to, in the morning, I like to turn on the heat to dry the truck out on the inside, get it dry from having the AC running all night and not like airflow and stuff. To me, it seems a little moist and sticky in the morning times, so I'll turn the heat on to let it dry it up on the inside of the truck. And I don't know what my defrost is doing. Well, my heat in general isn't working. It will get warm, but it won't get hot, and it'll stay warm for about 2 minutes, and then it just goes cold. So when I checked it this morning, when I turned on my